Yahoo! Hey everyone, Anne aka Apricot Sushi here with a very special video for you today. I've been wanting to do some kind of shelf or room tour for ages now, and I've finally done it. I filmed my very first shelf tour. This is my favorite shelf in my house, so I thought this would be the best thing to show off first. It's located in my living room by my TV, so not in my room. Maybe I'll do a room tour later on if you really want to see that. But for now, let's take a closer look on the stuff I have on my shelf and I'll show you some of my favorite items. So the bunny lamp that I have on top is pretty new actually. I got that for $2 at Kmart here in Australia. I turn on the light at night to illuminate all my favorite items here. And since this is located right next to my TV, you can see the pink stand on the right. My dog Pai Pai also sleeps here, so there's all of her stuff down at the bottom. Then we have a closer look at the figures at the top of my shelf. These are Tamagotchi toys from McDonald's Japan Happy Meal. And then I've got this adorable Hatsune Miku Nendoroid from a Good Smile lottery at Lawson from a couple of years ago, I think. This is really lucky and special to me because my host mother bought a couple lottery tickets and she won the figure. I couldn't believe it. So cool. And she is just the cutest. So I am a big fan. And here are some of my Monster Hunter Felne figures. And I've got some Gurren Lagann figures here. And also a little bit of a shrine to Hisoka, my favorite Hunter x Hunter character, a puzzle and a figurine. And oh, this is a Rose of Versailles postcard I got at the Takarazuka Review Theater in Japan, and it's a really pretty illustration in my opinion, so I had to frame it. Oh, and I've got a Monokuma plushie there at the back, as well as a Danganronpa cup, which I am too scared to use because I'm afraid I'm going to break it. Onto my next shelf. This is probably my favorite because I've got more Danganronpa here with my Nagito figurine from Danganronpa 2. Then here are all of my 3DS games and PS Vita games, and a couple more favorite figurines. I've got some little stuff on the left here, Hajime from Danganronpa 2, Vincent Valentine from Final Fantasy VII, of course, and then this little guy from Lamento, a BL game, but I forget what his name is. As well as I've got my Utsutsu Nendoroid in the back there. She's from Gatchaman Crowds. And then, of course, my Nagito figure from Danganronpa 2. On the right here, I've got a bunch of 3DS games. I've got Japanese import games as well as Australian region games and North American games. So I have a lot of 3DSs. These are cartridge cases for DS games that I use to bring my games along with me when I'm traveling. Then I also have this one which can fit both DS and 3DS games. This is from Club Nintendo back when they used to have Club Nintendo. But it comes in handy when you're traveling long distance. So here are some of my 3DS games. Let's see. Oh, this one's upside down. Feet Rhythm. Gotta fix that. There we go. And nothing particularly that stands out in my 3DS collection, but here's my Vita collection, which is pretty much all Japanese otome games. That's all otome games. Pretty much all of those are otome games. You can see Freedom Wars in there, a few odds and ends. There's Persona 4 Golden in the corner, but by and large, all my Vita games are otome games, such as this one. This is a limited edition of Kyokai no Shirayuki. This game is really cool and features art by the Gatchaman Crowds artist Kinako. Then I've also got these limited editions back here, some 3DS games as well as Vita games. I don't buy too many limited editions, but when they come with cool bonuses, then I'm all about them. Alright, now this is my lovely DS shelf. I have a lot of Nintendo DS games. As you can see here, a mixture of Japanese and English again. And then let's take a closer look at my Sailor Moon Puchichara, if it will focus. It will not focus. There we go. These are Yes, from the Sailor Moon Puchichara line, the first set of figures, and I have another set of the Outer Senshi on a different shelf that I will maybe show you next time. And here's just a closer look at all of my DS games. Way too many, but never enough if you ask me. This is one of my pride and joys because Avalon Code is super rare and very expensive, but I got it for like 20 bucks only a couple years ago. So lucky. I need to take that sticker off though. And then this one, Jump Ultimate Stars, I got in Brisbane at a like rummage sale type thing, and it was only $5. It's like a fighting game featuring Shonen Jump characters. So that was a cool find. I was really happy to get that. Let's see, what else shall I show you? Oh, I know. This is a really interesting game because it's an otome game with RPG elements. It's called Ore ga omae o mamoru, or I will protect you. And my camera is not focusing, but hopefully you can get the general idea. So it's like an otome game with dating sim elements where you date different guys, and then it also has RPG stuff in it, so fighting battles and whatnot. So very interesting. Okay, now moving down a shelf. This is my PSP game shelf. And then I've got the limited edition of Code Realize, the new fan disc. But this is a PS Vita game. I just couldn't fit it on my PS Vita shelf, so it's down here. And here's a little cute chip Tsum Tsum car that I just couldn't resist buying because it was cute. I don't really collect Tsum Tsums, but anyway, here's a look at my PSP games. Mostly Japanese stuff, I would say. I haven't counted, but I think leaning more towards the Japanese imports. Again, otome games. Oh, and there's this Sakura Miku Nendroid. This is the new Sakura Miku Nendroid version. There's an old version, which I also have, but it's packed away right now. Anyway, my PSP shelf. I got some limited editions on the left here. I really like this Hakuoki limited edition. This was so exciting because this is like the first major otome game to be localized into English, so I really want to support it by purchasing the limited edition. Comes with an art book and a CD. I also have another PSP otome game in English. That would be Sweet Fuse at Your Side. Let's see, where is it gone? Oh, there it is. Sweet Fuse. This one's really fun. It doesn't get enough praise, I think. Oh, it came with this pre-order necklace, I think, that I haven't used it. I also have the digital version, which is why I haven't opened this one. But I really like that game and highly recommend it if you haven't played it, because it's been kind of overlooked by people, I think. All right, moving on to the next shelf. This is mostly PS2 games. I've got a couple of nice books out here just for things that I want to look at occasionally, like this 80s girly design book. Super cute, so I put it out here. I've got some PS1 limited editions as well. And then I've got my super cool Ni no Kuni. This is the DS version, which never came out in English, and it comes with a big book and the game inside. Really pretty box, and it was only 500 yen, which is like $5. I can't believe it was so cheap. But here's my kind of meager PlayStation 2 game collection, honestly. Mostly English games because back when I played PS2 mostly, I couldn't really speak Japanese, so I didn't buy a lot. Here's a Lovecom. Does anyone know Lovecom, the manga and anime? This is like a Lovecom dating sim game, otome game. I still haven't played it, but I really love that manga, so I need to check it out. And here's one of my many limited editions again, but this is super special because it's the Escaflowne limited edition, Escaflowne game for PlayStation 1, and I just love Escaflowne. It's like my favorite anime ever, and the limited edition is really cool. It comes with tarot cards and an art book, and super pretty. I'll put this back. That's it for my PS2 games, I think. Nothing super excited to see here. So why don't we head down to my final shelf. This is a bit of a hodgepodge. Let me move Pie's stuff out of the way here so I can get in. So I've got some more PS2 games, PlayStation 1 games mostly, a few PC games, and then some Dreamcast games, because I did have a Dreamcast for a hot minute, but I got it way late and it's kind of hard to import games. But I've got Shenmue here. Hard to import, let alone buy locally, so I never really got that many Dreamcast games, unfortunately. And then just a few of my favorite PS2 games, honestly. And then, what's this? Oh, Threads of Fate, PS1 game. Don't know why I don't have a case for this. Still have not played it. I've been meaning to. Here we go. And here's one of the few Otome games I have for PC. This is an Otome game that takes place in a library, and all of the men are books. So there's like a cookbook and I think a travel book, and they're like personified books. I don't know. It seems really fun. I've been meaning to play it. And here is another cool computer game. Now this game, Princess Nightmare, because it's like a DVD-ROM, I don't quite understand it, but it plays both on Mac and PC. I've tested it. It plays on my Mac, and most of these games don't. So if you're looking for an Otome game that works on Mac, I suggest Princess Nightmare for sure. It's really cool too. I love the art. And then here's a look at my PS1 games. I got a lot of Final Fantasy. In fact, I have multiple copies. Oh, but this Kogepan game is super cute. I just love the cover art. It's kind of like one of those, what do you call it? It's got a bunch of games, mini game, compilation type thing. But it's really cute. So it doesn't matter if the gameplay is a bit eh. All right, well, there you have it. I'll put that back. Don't want to mess with Pie's things. And there's, once again, a shot of my favorite two shelves, I would say. But I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope the explanations of all my stuff was sufficient. If you'd like to see more room tours or shelf tours, I would love it if you could let me know in the comments, because this is my first time doing this kind of thing. So not sure if it's something you want to see more of. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, you can hit that subscribe button for new videos from me every week. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.